What if a machine could understand your thoughts, your emotions, even help you write a talk about what it means to be human? Sounds like CFI, but it's not. It is happening right now, and I'm here to show you how I used artificial intelligence to explore one of the biggest questions of our time. How can we stay humans in the age of AI? Hi everyone and welcome. I was recently invited to give a talk about AI and humanization by Sebrae. Sebrae, it is an important Brazilian organization that supports entrepreneurs and small business here in Brazil. It's huge. And you know Brazil, it's huge, right? And this invitation came from my home state that it's called Santa Catarina in the south of Brazil. And for those who are not familiar with it, Santa Catarina alone, it's almost the size of Switzerland, Manu's country. So we can check here, that's my state, if right here. So Brazil, it's huge. And that thing here, it's my state. And that thing here, it's the whole country. So it's Switzerland. Sebrae, it's something really, really nice that we have here in Brazil, and they help a lot of entrepreneurs, small business. And this talk was really nice for me, and they reached out to me and they said that they want me to talk about AI and humanization, and that's really, really hard. In my opinion, at least it's hard because, yeah, you know why. But then I said yes because I love challenges and I've always loved them. So I lived in Myanmar and Bosnia, so you can say, but I've been backpacking around Europe. In fact, I live in seven different countries already because I truly believe in step into the unknown is where we grow to have experience and stuff. So I'm really into traveling. And yes, I want to talk about a little bit more about myself in the next videos while I'm talking about AI. So you guys can get to know me better. I've been, I've been posting content around AI in Brazil, around a lot of things in Brazil, but it's different in Portuguese. So if someone try to understand me better, try to see who I am, they will find because everything's in Portuguese, but not here in English. So, yeah, so I want to talk a bit about myself so you can know where I came from, you can know how can I help you, and you can know like how can you help me and stuff like that. So, I really think that that's that's exactly what we're going to talk here because AI and humanization, that's me humanize this channel with Manu and try to talk with other humans, not robots. So that's a bit what I'm going to do here. And honestly, talking about AI and humanization is a real challenge. As I said, it is complex, it's deep, and it touches so many areas of our lives that yeah, it's incredible. That's exactly why I create something really cool to help me in this subject. So I created an AI assistant that it's really train for myself and with Harari from Sapiens, the book. And yeah, you're going to understand why I'm saying that. But it's not only about AI systems, the custom ones, train you with the knowledge of two incredible books, as I said, that explore our future, our humanity, and our power of technology. And that's what I'm going to share here with you today. That's what I shared that's what I've been sharing. That's what I've shared in this talk. And also I closed a deal because I gave this talk and was a lot of positive feedbacks about it. So yeah, let's go. Let's see here. So AI and humanization, how to balance technology and humanity, right? That's really, really, really hard. But what we can think, it is like what truly makes us human is our intelligence or our creativity or our ability to feel and connect with others. And if a machine could do that, like imitate all of that, not really could do something but imitate, would we be still unique? I don't think that that's going to happen, but I'm not sure. I can't say I'm here to talk about the insights that I had, and maybe to learn from you guys as well. But when I mentioned it, AI and humanization, two books came in mind. So immediately came 21 Lessons from the 21st Century from Yuval Noah Harari. I think that's how we pronunciate his name, at least here in Brazil. But also Nexus, that it's his new brand book, and it's amazing. I've been listening the audiobook, and it's incredible. But so, Sebrae invited me to talk about AI and humanity. And the first thing that came to my mind was those books. So I thought, why not use AI to create something that can help me in this talk with those books? So Harari helped me because of AI. Imagine if I needed to create this talk and open the book or open the audiobook, that would take like a long time, like that's insane actually. I didn't have enough time for that. So what I've built was like, so basically I customized it to be an assistant that helps me to write talks, allowing me to base my ideas on these books while using a ChatGPT tool. So that's what I did. And to me, this is one of the magical things that AI can do. Help me convey a message that would otherwise take much longer to craft by rereading or studying the book alone. So the books, actually, it's not only one. And I was able to do something very specific and personalized to pass on this conversation, these insights to humans, and maybe get us reflecting on AI's impact and humanity. So the rise of artificial intelligence, it's not just a technological breakthrough. It's an existential challenging for humanity. As Harari points out on his book right here, AI can lead to mass employment. That's unfortunate, but it is true. Undermine individual freedom. That's a really hard one that I was like talking with my assistant about that, and because I couldn't really understand. And also concentrate power in the hands of a few. That's we've been there, right? Employment, we know already. I don't want to be the person that it's not positive about AI and stuff, but we need to be careful. We need to be careful about it, because probably a lot of jobs will be destroyed, but also new ones. We're going to create new ones, but we need to, if you want to be ahead of, like the future, I would say that AI, studying AI and being part of like automations and create stuff with AI, that's not only the future, it's already the present. So yeah, about individual freedom, that's a hard one, but it's true. I mean, like, companies, they know already. I would try to show you how I did with the assistant. So this one, it's the assistants, Nexus 21 agent. And yeah, you can check here, but let's say individual freedom. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I didn't get it. So what does Harari mean by this according to his book? And then I was like, okay, let's see, let's read. So with the advancement of AI and big data, governments and business can monitor behavior at an unprecedented level. So that's so true. And algorithms can predict our decisions before we are even aware of them. I've worked in France and I've worked with that. So I was data analyst. So I was data analyst in France with like huge companies as Danone, Louis Vuitton, Renault, Citroën, and we bought a lot of data from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, like all those social platforms. And I was doing the research. So every time somebody on Spain talked bad about Danoninho, that it's called like his product, that it's normally for child, and we knew, because the system that we used, it had AI already, and I knew how to search there, and it was a really, really, really good system. So Yeah, that was 2019. Right now it's easier. We can do that. We can find stuff online, like using NHN, for example. So yeah, and imagine if we can do that, imagine those freaking company business, guys. That's yeah. Yeah, so individual freedom, they know already. They know already, even they know before we know. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's a huge dilemma. So the big dilemma here is how we ensure that technology serves humans and not the other way around. Yeah. So one thing that it's very important to know, and probably you guys know already, but while AI can mimic emotions, right, and make decisions based on massive data sets, it lacks real consciousness and empathy. So I'm sorry if my English is wrong. I'm Brazilian. I lived abroad a lot, so I take a lot of accents for everybody. And yeah, just saying. And the important thing is like in Nexus, Harari explores how information networks shape society, but emphasize that information it's not the same thing as wisdom. It's not. So the challenge lies in creating AI that respect human values like compassion and justice, for example, without replacing genuine human interaction. So yeah, for me, that's the value, like how can AI understand us as humans? But at the same time, AI doesn't have consciousness. It doesn't have empathy. It does, but it just mimics our emotions. It doesn't have a soul. So what should we do, like, and that's something that I still don't have any conclusions about that, so that's hard. But the future shouldn't be about AI replacing humans. So here it's an image that I thought about, like how can humans and AI grow together? And the future shouldn't be about AI replacing humans, but about enhancing skills like creativity, emotional intelligence, and critical thinking. That's what I really believe in. And AI can be a partner that expands human's potential rather than just a machine that executes mechanical commands. So yeah, and how can we practice critical thinking in the age of AI? That's something that we really need to be aware of. So, if AI can influence opinions, shape perceptions, and even create alternative realities, how can we make sure that we are not just passive consumers of this information? It's hard, right? But something that I really want to bring in and I want to bring value, it is about like how can we be more critical thinking, I know more than 40 countries and I've lived in some of them, and that brought me critical thinking as well, but also like always question the source. You have a perfect word in English that it's caveat. I think that's how we pronounce it, caveat. I don't know. But the point is that we need to have, like we need to question the source. We always need to see two sides, and that's what I really want to bring into the word. And just like we do with news, ask where does this information come from? Was it AI generated? What bias are behind it? So that's really, really, really important, the bias behind it. So we have our community, and I want to talk about biases because normally we drop some AI news that we think it's worth it. And yeah, so I dropped it, this one, yesterday. So one day ago, you can check here. You can check here. And I thought that was a nice one. So Washington Post and OpenAI, they are together now, and they are officially partners. And then I was like, okay, that's nice because like I know that media they have a biases. I know that, but I didn't realize that until this guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he told me like, like bias on top of bias. And yeah, so what I thought was like verified. content, like in theory, the media has a team of people and analysts behind it. So unlike the whole internet that ChatGPT was trained for, and of course, they do have people to correct and stuff, but it's not the same. And then I was like, yeah, that's cool, like now we are going to have information, a good one, but are we going to have it isn't biased? I was like wrong in this part as well, and I have to accept that. And yes, I didn't question everything about the source, and people, this is tragic. See, and people are giving more opinions and stuff. And yeah. So in my opinion was like, okay, maybe it's good, but then it's not, and I don't know. But the point is that we grow together as human beings. We give each other's, like opinions, and we question the source. So yes, that's one way that we can provide more critical thinking. So if you want to join our community, feel free. It's free right now, and yeah. So also use AI as an ally, not as the authority. So that's important. AI can offer ideas, that is true, but the final decision it's should be yours, should be ours. Don't outsource your thinking. Also, practice creativity. AI can generate impressive content, but we know that we sell that. We sell automations, videos, but me and Manu, we always talk like, in my opinion, we should have someone in the beginning at the of the process, like with the scripting with AI and the end. But we know that if we train like an AI really well, we can have good content of it. But also we are not really creative, like we're not creating something different, and it's more like new. So we are like, okay, yes, we agree, we don't agree, but we need to show people what we can do. And also, if we don't have time and if we have a good content, we don't think about like putting just shit content out there. It's not what we want. We want to put really good content, but we experience AI, so we need to do that, and that's what we do. So that's something that also we practice here, creativity. And Manu, maybe you don't know, but he's a meditation teacher as well. I'm really into meditation. I'm really into people. I love people in general, as you can see. Like, I have friends from all over the world. And yes, I want more free time to be around humans. That's true. Or maybe sometime with only myself and nature. But yeah, that you cannot get from AI. So yeah. So practice your creativity. I think in this time that we are it's easy to create something with AI. Authenticity will be the change here. Will be the difference that you can put out there, your authenticity, people connecting with you and stuff. That's what I believe in. That's why me and Manu are here. We want to show you guys different cultures. That's why I'm challenging myself to learn English again, put content out there, even though people are saying my English is not good and stuff. I care a bit, but I don't really care. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing that. But you guys can have another perspective from a Brazilian side, a Portuguese side, like a different person from probably your surroundings. And that's why we want to bring, like diversity on that as well. So that's something, that's something. And it is about creativity as well. And also promote conscious use. So teach others how to not just use AI, but to engage in a dialogue with it, and asking better questions and refining answers, like really diving into how you can create and be creative, and be a human being with AI. That's what I believe. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. That means a lot to us. Give it a like as well if you like. Please drop a comment saying what you believe in, or you don't. I really appreciate when we have like a conversation and stuff, not only pointing fingers. I don't have any answer for humanity and AI, but what I brought to you with something that AI helped me with Harari books and with the talk and with the talk that I have with human beings after that talk. And I would love to, like, hear from you. So please join and let's talk about AI and humanity. What you think? What's your thoughts about it? And also, I would love to invite you to our community, the AI Atelier. It's amazing community. It's almost 500 members right now. Maybe when you watch this video, it's 1,000, 2,000. We never know. And also, if you want to build your own AI assistant, you can watch this video right here that I teach you how you can build your own. And yes, what I want to say is that I would love for you to have a great journey using AI to be more productive, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.